Thank you for that, Darren. Appreciate you for sure, brother. Darren, Ammo, all. This is the time when Bella gets to stick it to me. We've had a good day. We've had a good couple of days
Yep.
overall, but that's not going to save me. So, Bella. As you may or may not know, what's about to happen is Bella Verita, co-host of Heart of Influence, is about to put me on the hot seat. We do this as an illustration of the superpower of influence. I have no idea what's going to happen. Just some examples that are a little silly and fun. Sometimes they're super powerful. They're like resolving huge world problems. But whatever it is, I don't know what's going to happen. And we let guests on the Heart of Influence select which of these things to put me, quote unquote, on the hot seat to see how I do effectively on going from hello to yes about something in 3 minutes. Super powerful exercise, illustrates so many principles of the unblinded formula. Here comes Bella.
Yes, because Sean, I'm about to go to a game in the snow, and I'm pretty sure that's all your fault because you didn't bring out the sunshine today. So the fact I'm going to a game and it's literally, see you guys, it's actually snowing outside, and I'm pretty sure that has to be all your fault. So now I'm going to pay you back for that. Darren Ammo, as you guys know, this is the time in the show that I get to put my co-host on the hot seat in a scenario that he has no idea about because, of course, I've been cooking them up as the show's been going on. I have 3 scenarios for you guys to choose from for Sean to go from hello to yes on. He knows nothing about them. You can change anything about my scenarios, or you're at the liberty to come up with something much, much harder if you're as mad at him for it snowing outside as I am. But Darren, Ammo, you guys ready?
Ready, Bella.
All right. Option number 1 is I thought Sean could role play him going from hello to yes up to Elon Musk on behalf of Hulk Hogan to have a zero gravity wrestling match to raise money for the at-risk youth. So that is option number 1. Sean role plays Kim going from hello to yes with Elon Musk to on behalf of Hulk Hogan to have a zero gravity wrestling match to raise money for the at-risk youth. So that is option number 1. Option number 2, Darren and Ammo, is we always talk about ecosystem merging is the way for 1 + 1 = 1,000,000,000,000 relationships. And so instead of Jerome sitting next to like one dance mom, I thought doing a webinar for the Universal Dance Association for all the dance moms would be like the grand slam. So option number 2 is Sean would role play Jerome going from hello to yes with the president of the Universal Dance Association to do a webinar for them on behalf of his services. So that is option number 2. And then Darren and Ammo, option number 3 is I thought Dr. Forbes was phenomenal. In fact, better than Grant Cardone. So I think option number 3 is Sean role plays Forbes going from hello to yes with Grant Cardone to sell her the 10X conference for $1, and now she's going to take over doing the 10X conference. So those are the 3 options I got for you today. Darren, Ammo, hopefully I met your expectations. Any of those you'd like to see Sean go from hello to yes on?
Darren, you could pick it because I know last week I did, but I could tell you, I talked to Sean several times during the week, and I said, Sean, do we take mushrooms before we come up with these scenarios? I mean, this is like just, it's so beyond the, like I write them down because I want to remember them for the future, like as jokes, to entertain people. But Darren, this one's all you, brother, because I did last week's. So you roll with this.
Okay. Trying to think. Maybe let's go for the Grant Cardone one.
Okay. So Sean.
So Emma and I putting him on the hot seat together.
Oh.
Let's do it. I like that.
I like that. Okay. So and so Bella, I am.
Now you need to bring that energy.
You have to lower your voice a little.
Yeah. So I'm Forbes going from hello to yes, with Grant Cardone to buy 10X for $1. Is that what I'm hearing, Bella?
That is what you're hearing, yes.
You're evil and despicable. You are the wicked. You are Alphaba from Wicked. Alphaba, the red hair.
And then you've got
green.
Yeah, then you've got Ammo's ego, which if he's going to be the the Cardone Enterprise team for a buck, you really got to impress the hell out of us.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, come on.
All right. So, so hello, is Mr. Cardone available?
Ammo, you're Cardone.
I'm Cardone.
Yep.
How can I help you, guy?
Hey, well, actually, this is Dr. Forbes Riley, Mr. Cardone. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time?
You know how busy I am and how much money I'm making, but yeah, I'll afford you 3 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I'm extremely grateful for that. Can I ask this question, Mr. Cardone? I know 2 minutes and 45 seconds of counting. I know how important your time is, but what even prompted you to accept this conversation in the first place? I know you know you are. I know who you are. I'm a little bit surprised. I think you should have, but what was the reason in the first place that you even had your team accept this call? And thank you.
Well, I'm I'm bucking the trend of cash. I'm actually feeling a little more philanthropic these days. So that has inspired me to take this call.
Wow. And the why behind that, Mr. Cardone, it's what's the ultimate mission, vision, purpose? I've read your books, I've seen the things, remarkable journey that you've had from, the humble beginnings in sales to mega conferences and the level of influence. I believe your net worth passed Tony Robbins last year. At least I heard that. Congratulations. But
Yes.
what's the overall mission, vision, purpose in the end for you?
In the end is actually to gather as much money as I can get, put it in a room, and swim around naked in it. That would be the ultimate goal. Okay. So
Yeah. I mean, good.
you're going
Yeah,
scuba diving, I heard. I'm going to
yeah.
scuba dive in hundreds. And so we say where I grew up in C notes. Okay.
Cool.
So
I love it. Listen, I saw The Dark Knight. I saw the Joker burn the 30 million because he could. Is that the dynamic or is there some larger purpose? And I mean that sincerely. Like, I love it, but is that really the end? I know you're incredibly funny, but what is really, you have it all your way, deathbed. Like, this is the end. And what do you want
you
to have created when you look back?
looking back, I'd like to see, make sure that I've really fulfilled touching as many people as I can and helping as many people achieve financial freedom as possible.
Hmm. Well, from that place, then, Mr. Cardone, of massive impact beyond swimming around the C notes, which you deserve to swim around in many. Can I share a couple quick things in our final minute or so?
Please.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Mr. Cardone, I talk a lot, I listen a lot, even more. And what I've heard is the live event industry is struggling mightily. I haven't heard it, I know it. Traffic and conversions gone. I've heard you announce the end of 10x because to make money on events in the market saturation of coaching, training, and acceleration has become incredibly challenging. So the day of like, I'm cool, I coach, I train, I teach, as AI has infiltrated already a red ocean, things are in deep trouble. I know that to be true. So I come bearing gifts. And the gift I come to bear is integrity-based human influence comes and meets a partnership with my perfect pitch world. Because it isn't just causing yes, it's which yeses to cause. So I've met this interesting blind guy who I think actually you're almost opposed by him. And it sounded like it was unsettling, but he does feel a certain level of kinship for you. And we've created a model to demonstrate how you can 50x in 5 years the value of the 10x conference. And now here's the trick. We don't want to have a large cash infusion up front. In fact, micro. However, we will guarantee right off the bat 10 million to your favorite charity to do one 10x conference our way. And if we don't triple the overall sales in the first conference with a documented 50x higher back end, because program sales into a fund, into buy real estate with me, that stuff is collapsing. And when interest rates rise, the world is in deep trouble. So like platform into real estate, buy, sell, flip, or invest, or into my fund. A lot of these fine folks are having some really big problems. And Mr. Cardone, what I hear also is perhaps you're one of those people. And if you're not, then you could tell me to go screw. But if you are, I have the solution. So final, what we're willing to do is have a 30-minute meeting over Zoom with a couple of my business partners, this guy, Sean Callaghy, who I do know that you know, the amazing Darren Prince, the speaker agent, du jour, who brought Tom Brady to your world, James Amorosi, who I'm quite confident you know as well, and the zany, crazy Belle of Rita. And we will put together a plan that will knock your socks off, fulfill your dreams, because you just don't have this component of the back end, even though you're amazing. You've gotten to a close to $1 billion net worth. We'll take you to 5. So, Mr. Cardone, how would it resonate with you or not to have a 30-minute follow-up conversation? Oh, by the way, if the meeting isn't worth your time, Sean Callaghan has said that he'll donate $500,000 to your favorite charity. Up to you. You say you want the $500,000 after the 30-minute meeting, or you want more. It'll be your call. So please, Mr. Cardone, how would it resonate with you or not to have a follow-up 30-minute conversation?
You know, you have made me an offer that I can't refuse. And where I come from, that comes with a high standard. So I'm all in.
Well, thank you, Mr. Cardone, and I mean this sincerely. What you have accomplished is so far beyond the wildest dreams of humans. Thanks for being an example of possibility in the world. And let's see what we could do from here. So thank you, sir. And I'll set that up with your assistant, Tom, if that's okay with you. And we'll see you soon. Have a blessed day, sir.
You too.
Thank you.